anybody home? I thought somebody lived here. Once upon a time, there were people in this place, but that was long ago, and now you'll never know that they were even here, and memories are unclear.
Nobody cares. Is anybody home? Is anybody there? Sometimes I wonder where we're going, where we're going. Tanforan, Tanforan, where do you belong? Lost somewhere in America. Where did she go wrong? Tanforan, Tanforan, try to see behind you. Deeply buried within our past, will we ever find you? Is anybody home? Is anybody there? Or is it just that nobody cares? Is anybody home? Is anybody there? Sometimes I wonder where we're going, where we're going. Horses stall and that ain't all. What do you see there? Crowded rooms for
I may be one person, one raindrop against 1,000 mountains. I will not be buried. Instead, I'll wash one pebble from one mountain. And if we are two people, two drops of rain against the granite, it may seem impossible, but eventually that rock will crumble. And can you imagine 1,000 people or more, one by one, 10 by 10, like 1,000 clouds in a thunderstorm? Mountains can move, we can move the mountains, only if we choose to work toward unity. Yes, we've got to work toward unity. I am only one person who sees 1,000 troubles, but I am not afraid to try and make a change. Will take a struggle. I know we are many people, different people who may be different from you, but we're all in this together. So let's respect and learn to work together. Then we can overcome 1,000 troubles or more, one by one, 10 by 10, with 1,000 people in a human storm. You and I can prove, we can prove united, only if we choose to work in harmony. Yes, we've got to work in harmony. You are only one person that may not seem to matter. You feel so insignificant, but recall that rainfall on the mountain. Realize that one person is one step toward a movement. And even in the oceans, the smallest things can make the greatest changes. Then we can overcome 1,000 troubles or more, one by one, 10 by 10, like 1,000 clouds in a thunderstorm. You and I can prove, we can prove united, only if we choose to work toward unity. Yes, we've got to work in harmony. We must learn from the ants, one by one. lifting leaves, and the leaves branch upon branch, stopping the rain, and the rain, drop by drop, can fill an ocean. Only by working together can the smallest things make the greatest changes, one by one.
I'm turning my back on the movement. I think it's time to move on. I don't want to leave the movement, but all my motivation is gone. When I joined the movement, I was so very naive. Now I am so tired and broken. I think it's time for me to leave, and so I am turning my back on the movement. I think it's time to move on. I don't want to leave the movement, but all my motivation is gone. Trying my best to hold on, but I don't know how long I can last. The dreams that we survived on, dreams that we relied on, they seem to fade away fast. Now they are gone in the past, and so I am turning my back on the movement. I think it's time to move on. I don't want to leave the movement. All my motivation is gone. Hit it, Sam. After these years of struggle, we still can't comprehend the seriousness of our struggle or focus upon the ends. But I know I got to get back in the movement. I think it's time to move on. I don't want to leave the movement, 'cause there's so much to be done. Maybe I just need a vacation to sit down and get things all right. I'll straighten out my mind, get off my behind, and come back to join in the fight, because I got to get back in the movement. I think it's time to move on. It's about time. I don't want to leave the movement, 'cause there's so much to be done. What you say?
I say,
There's so much to be done. Huh?
that's what I thought he said.
There's so much to be done.
There's a town by the river, hidden through the years. The tourists say it's a riverside ghost town. Take a snapshot here. The daddies look at this and they look at that. The mommies point from the roll-down windows. They don't see that this town is alive. Passing through on the Sunday drives, surprised the most to find no ghosts, but the living have always been here. Brick walls about to tumble down, shingle and tin roof, timber town. Manongs sitting on the porch alone, never complains but he calls it home. Recalling days when the crops were good, his weathered hands now whittle wood. and fro in a rocking chair, thinking back when he first came here. He dreams of wants and loving haunts, but his spirit has always been here. Walnut Grove, the river flows. You're not a ghost town like most towns I know. Though time may change your people, hopefully we will grow, so we will not forget. We will not forget our people in Walnut Grove. Filipino man with a fishing pole, sitting on the pier. He used to be a boy on a cargo ship, with all his hopes and all his fears. He was bound for America, the fantasy of so long ago. Well, now we see him here waiting for his next meal by the river in Walnut Grove, catching dreams. So lonely he seems, but his hopes have always been here. There's a place I'll remember, it's not too far from here, where I held the hand of an elder as he spoke of yesteryear, telling me of the changing times, day and night, and right and wrong. And even if someday this town is forgotten, I know his voice will carry on, and his face I'll see in a memory, and his words will always be here. Walnut Grove, the river flows. You're not a ghost town like most towns I know. Though time may change your people, hopefully we will grow, so we will not forget. We will not forget our people in Walnut Grove.
Hot August morning in Fresno. But not if you're a Fresno Jap. Hot if you're from Berkeley and used to colder weather. Got up at 8:30 a.m., sun shining, and time to go. So I stepped outside and a warm blast of air hit me. Refreshing for a country boy become city boy, but still a strange feeling. The air is quiet, still, and silent.
strange. It feels like Hiroshima might have felt on that hot August morning. Sun beating down on my brown skin, just like kids in Florin trying to be the darkest tanned. A hot August morning in Livermore. I remember the Hiroshima-Nagasaki commemoration in 1970. We went to Livermore, across from the radiation laboratory, and shared 1 minute of silence for those in Hiroshima 25 years before. But still the same funny feeling, quiet, still, and silent. Check the sky for B-29s that would not come today. A hot August morning in Hiroshima. What more can I say?
And the sun is out. The morning air is hot today, and there is something I'd like to say. California summertime, Central Valley's all sunshine, but still something feels so strange. It feels so strange. The early morning sun feels good, my colors showing like it should. But I recall traces of the past. August 6, 1945, Hiroshima so alive. But then it happened so very fast. The atomic blast. That would not come today. Hot August morning in Hiroshima. What more can I say? Hiroshima, why did they burn you? Hiroshima, when will they learn? Hiroshima, I feel the pain in you. Hiroshima, was it in vain? The sky for B-29, that would not come today. Hot August morning in Hiroshima. What more can I say? Nagasaki on August 9. What did they do it a second time? In Nagasaki, as the war ended, they opened a wound that will never mend. Check the sky for B-29, that would not come today. Hot August morning in Hiroshima. What more can I say? visit the Philippines or maybe Japan. You give me that line that we all look the same. You have painted a different picture. It doesn't look a thing like me. Then you flashed it all through the media, so the only thing they will see is a lousy yellow slanted-eyed fellow on your colored TV. I know you've heard that one picture is worth 1,000 words, but even 1,000,000 have no meaning if the truth can't be heard. Well, I'll bet you think I'm an uppity coolie. Well, baby, you got it bad. And it's about time for me to speak out. Get your burden off of my back. Like I've mentioned, you've been misled into believing lies. And you've been staring at a picture that's been painted with blinded eyes. Like a fool, they pull the wool over your eyes. And in the darkness you didn't hear about Manzanar or Tule Lake. Now it has been 35 years ago since you locked up more than a big mistake. Now can you tell me who we are, people of the land? And we're gonna paint our own family portrait, brothers and sisters, hand in hand. You'll discover a different picture. I know you'll be surprised. For the first time you'll know a story that you've never heard before. People like me trying to be free. Vegetables, fresh vegetables from the valley of San Joaquin. Vegetables, fresh vegetables growing in Salinas and growing so green. Migrant worker brown from the sun, working the land in the hot valley sun. He works for a living and he grows so lean, but the brown man must be. So your vegetables are green. So the cabbage is green and the spinach is green and the lettuce is green and the broccoli is green and there's all kinds of beans, like string beans, lima beans, garbanzo beans, kidney beans, all kinds of beans. But the pastures just ain't green for the brown human being. And he works the soil and he works the land, and under the sun he grows brown, man, brown. Vegetables, fresh vegetables for the counters of Suburbia Safeway. Vegetables, fresh vegetables for the restaurants with the signs that say no brown men allowed. It's on the front door. If you gotta come in, you gotta use the back door. Use the back door, brown man, that exit of gloom. Come in, boy, bring your broom. So the brown man comes in to mop and clean, and he works for a living and he grows so lean. But the brown man must be, so your floors are clean. And he scrubs the floor with his bare hands, and the bucket of water turns brown, man, brown. Vegetables, fresh vegetables to feed our fat belly America. Vegetables, fresh vegetables, the brown men are turned into vegetables. They're cooked and sliced by social abuse, and they're burnt by lies colored red, white, and blue. And the apple pie becomes all but a ruse. When they cut up the apple, the brown can't be used, so they throw out the brown and they call it rot. So beware, brown man, 'cause America is not that mixable, blending, melting pot. That's America, that's true. Insoluble, toxic American stew, junk style. If you don't believe me, try a bowlful. Next time you sink your teeth into those vegetables. Fresh vegetables, fresh vegetables, fresh vegetables, fresh vegetables. Anybody? They're frozen in butter sauce.
You and me together, working towards a brighter destiny. We can share our thoughts and our dreams of all the things we'd like to see. I want to get one step closer, one step closer, one step closer to making a change. One step closer, one step closer, one step closer to making a change. Won't be long now till our dreams will all shine through. Knowing that you've been a part of my life, and knowing that I've been a part of you. I want to get one step closer, one step closer, one step closer to making a change. One step closer, one step closer, one step closer to making a change. Ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, to making a change. One step closer, one step closer, one step closer to making a change. Gotta make a change, gotta make a change, gotta make a change. Making a change.
And though I remember those days very well, I always forget their faces. And sun always comes when the nighttime subsides, and love eases all the doubt. Morning will carry your darkness away, warmth and the golden day flooding your blues away. And tomorrow is coming again. I looked for a reason and sifted the lies, but the answers I found surely turned and waved good. instructions won't guide you when you're moving ahead. The past will deceive you, she can spin you round your head. But tomorrow is coming again. And tomorrow is coming again.